I was not the brightest child. I'll say I would want to do things, but I was not able to complete my assignments.
I used to be a student who had a lot of stage fright by then. I had never even made an attempt to speak a single sentence on the stage. Rather, once I was forced and I left the stage out of fear.
So it was early stage of my life. I was 4 years old, and there was a tragedy in my family, and my mom and dad had to be away for a year. I was living alone with some cousins, but most of my days were spent in the school.
I did not like the subject too much before she came in. That was the period in my life when I was a little sad, grade 11 and 12.
I remember 5th standard, second unit test. I scored 24 out of 25 in maths. A couple of years later, when I started getting good marks in maths, starting doing really good in my life, I realized what she really meant. And Kapoor ma'am, wherever you are, it's because of you I'm able to do whatever I do.
So I was in 11th standard and I was a maths geek, and I remember having, going to my teacher confused about a theorem, that this theorem is actually not true for a particular case. And that teacher, just asked me, okay, how did you think about that? So I gave the entire solution to my teacher. They went with the solution home, and 2 days later, the teacher called me into her staff room, and she told me that, Ankit, what you've done is actually true, and I'm going to write to CBSE, and I'm going to write to NCERT and get the entire thing updated.
She was instrumental, helping me decide another career in finance in my second year. She was a physics teacher.
But there was this one teacher in my college who said that, Taran, you should also try drama. But I don't know what he saw and how he did it. He somehow convinced me to take up a role in a Nukkad Natak and all.
So I was supposed to narrate a story and I couldn't even finish it on stage. And then I was asked to leave because I was only stammering and not saying anything. And that's when the next year she was teaching me, and she made it a point to ensure that I gain my confidence. Today I'm able to speak in front of you. I am able to represent myself as a confident personality because of that teacher.
And I remember there were 2 teachers who got to know about what has happened. And those 2 teachers literally became my mother. They would take such good care of me. They would take me to the staff room, ensure I'm eating, come to my home, where my cousins were staying. They literally, were there for me, closer to my own family during those times.
I was underconfident. I was not participating in events in school. This lady made sure that I did things that were out of my comfort zone because she saw the potential. And she inspired me to become what I am today.
I would always remember my grade 3 English teacher. I remember when we were learning about table manners, she took us to a restaurant so that we practice eating at the table and practice using the knife and fork.
That person was there. There was this constant support with his guidance, and things happened. And I think a lot of my credit of whatever I do today is actually because of the things that I did there on the road with so many people around me. And that is the kind of impact that teacher had.
It is really difficult to not mention her in my life because I will remember her for my entire life.
I owe all my personality, confidence and success to her.
She is one person I would never ever forget. And then I'm really grateful to her for being a part of my life.
Every time I go and I explore something in technology, I always remember that teacher.
But I realized that it's you who made me who I am today. Thank you. Every time you lead, every time you help out in need.
Every time students succeed,
You matter.
Every time you guide, every time you're by the side.
Every time you help a student decide,
You matter.
Every time you inspire, every time you ignite that fire,
Every time your students aspire,
you matter.
When you teach, you matter.
Today and every single day, you matter.
You matter.